You know, some poems are more than just poems. They're actually short stories. And today, we're going to treat one just like that. We're diving into William Blake's To the Evening Star and looking at it as this incredible narrative of light versus dark and a final desperate plea for protection. I mean, talk about an opening line, right? Blake doesn't just say, "Look at the star." No, he talks to it. He calls it an angel. Right off the bat, you know this isn't just some object in the sky, it's a character, a divine being, and suddenly we're pulled into this whole different world of reverence and mystery. So here it is, the poem itself, written by the one and only visionary William Blake. And trust me, this thing is a masterclass in building a world. Every single word has a job, creating a story with a clear beginning, a super tense middle, and an ending that's, well, it's a total cliffhanger. All right, so let's get to it. First up, we've got to meet the hero of our story. Who or what is this evening star? Blake doesn't make us wait long to find out. He gives it this really powerful and divine identity right away. And just listen to the language he uses. A bright torch of love, a radiant crown. I mean, come on, you don't describe a planet like that. This is the language you use for a majestic ruler, a benevolent guardian, who's bringing something truly special and important to the world down below. So what Blake is doing here is called personification, and he is an absolute master at it. He's taking this thing we know, the planet Venus, and he's giving it a whole personality. It's not just a ball of rock and gas anymore. Now it's an angel, a guide, a protector. He's literally turned a science fact into the main character of a cosmic drama. It's brilliant. Okay, so we've met our hero, but what's its job? What does this evening star actually do? Well, this next part of the story is all about its actions, this beautiful, serene, almost ritualistic way it brings on the night. And this line, this is probably one of the most famous images in the entire poem. And you can see why, right? Drawest the blue curtains of the sky. It's just, wow, such a powerful metaphor. The star isn't just a passive thing that shows up when it gets dark. No, it's actively and gently pulling these curtains closed, creating this feeling of intimacy and safety. The effect is just genius. Think about it. With just two words, blue curtains, Blake turns the massive, kind of scary, infinite cosmos into a familiar, comforting bedroom. Suddenly, nightfall isn't something to be afraid of. It feels like you're being tucked in for the night by a guardian angel. And this gentle work just keeps going. It's like a whole evening ritual. The star sprinkles silver dew on the flowers while they're sleeping. It doesn't make a sound. It speaks with its glimmering light. It even washes the dusk with silver. Every single action is about care and peace and quiet protection. But, you know, every great story has to have a conflict. And right in the middle of this beautiful, peaceful scene, things take a turn. The whole mood shifts, and all that tranquility we just felt starts to fall apart. And this is it. This is the moment everything changes. Soon, full soon. You can just feel the dread in that repetition, can't you? It's happening too fast. Our guardian, the star, is leaving, and as its protective light fades, it leaves this empty space. A vacuum that's about to be filled with something much, much darker. And just look at the difference here. It is so stark. On one side, you have the star's world, torch of love, radiant crown, silver dew. It's all beautiful and divine. But the world it leaves behind? Wolf rages, lion glares, and the dun forest, which just means a dull, colorless, threatening place. The entire vocabulary, the whole feeling of the poem, just flips on a dime. And yup, out of that darkness come the predators. The wolf, the lion, these aren't just animals in a forest here. They represent everything we're afraid of in the dark. As soon as that divine, guiding light is gone, all the hidden dangers of the world are suddenly free to come out and play. So this is it. We've reached the climax of our story. The hero is fading away, the monsters are coming out, and the speaker, who's just been watching this whole time, finally speaks up. And it is an urgent final appeal. You can feel the speaker's whole reason for talking has changed completely. A minute ago, it was all about admiring a beautiful sunset. Now it's about survival. The star is no longer just something pretty to look at. It's humanity's last hope against the encroaching darkness. The speaker basically reminds the star, hey, remember us? You have a connection to this world, a responsibility. That sacred dew from earlier? Well, it wasn't just for the flowers. It's on the sheep, the flocks. That's our livelihood, our vulnerability.
It's the tangible proof of the star's power to protect.
And then we get this final desperate cry. Protect them with thine influence. It's not just a request, it's a command, a plea, a prayer. Everything in the poem, all the beauty, all the fear, it is all then building to this one single moment.
And the crazy thing is, Blake doesn't give us an answer. The poem just ends. Right there, on that plea. We're left hanging, caught in that tension. And it's perfect, really, because it captures this delicate balance in the world, right? This constant push and pull between divine beauty and natural danger, between the light that guides us and the darkness that always threatens to overwhelm us.
So that kind of leaves us with one last question to think about. Blake's poem, it's not really just about a star, is it? It's about looking for a source of light when things get dark. So it makes you ask yourself, in your own life, when you're facing your own challenges, what is your evening star? What is the guiding light you plead with to stay?